This should be up. Come on, why ain't you showing up on YouTube? Okay, here we are. Now, let me get this shared out. We're continuing our Nightmare Mode run. One more. And actually... Okay, we are a go. So after this is the dreaded Zangetsu only playthrough. Spoiler alert, I really do not enjoy that one because of the final boss. But to unlock ultimate mode, lesson learned there, don't take a drink without pausing the game. To unlock ultimate mode, I'm gonna have to, and I want to show off everything this game has. So I gotta get through the bad parts too. Not that Zangetsu only is bad, it's just... Hey Gojira 851, how's it going? Trying to unlock... I'm not trying, I'm going through all the modes on Curse of the Moon. Figured this would be a fun one to stream. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, just got a little bit of a cough from having to turn the heater on. It happens every year. Ever play this game before? This is literally the 4th time I've gotten it. I have it on Steam, Xbox, Switch, and now PlayStation. So for me, at least, it's that good that it warrants multiple purchases. I'll read that once I get through this bridge. I've not Symphony of the Night. Oh yeah, I love Symphony of the Night. It's my favorite Castlevania. You might love Bloodstained Ritual of the Night then, because it's a Symphony of the Night style one, and it's even made by the same guy that did Symphony. He started the Bloodstained franchise after leaving Konami. Although Ritual of the Night's not in the same universe as this one. Hello, Chad. How's it going? Hey, YYTT! How you doing? No, what's Project Warlock? Maneater's a fun game, but the final battle in the DLC is just a load of shenanigans. It's an FPS where you're a warlock fighting. That sounds like it might be pretty fun. This ain't Maneater, like the final battle in the DLC being a load of shenanigans. Literally, once you get the boss down to like a quarter health, he summons all the bosses from the DLC to attack you at once. For the most part, the DLC is worth it, though, because your shark basically becomes a kaiju. He even gets an atomic heat ray. And for the most part, like, Maneater, I think it has a really fair difficulty. Like, I could probably have beaten the DLC with a few more tries, but to me, that was just, like, such a cheap, artificial difficulty tactic. But take it easy, YYTT. That was just such an artificial difficulty tactic that I literally just got annoyed with it. Just when you play Maneater, do all the little side quests. It's worth it for the power-ups. Especially the amphibious upgrades. The more time you can spend on land without dying, the better shortcuts you can take. And it's hilarious to see a shark flopping through a golf course. Yeah, the side quests are fun. Some of them can be... Did not mean to get that item. Can be a little annoying. A lot of them, and certain ones are even mandatory to, like, progress the story. It was a better... Overall, it was like a great update to Jaws Unleashed on the PlayStation 2, which was actually a pretty fun and overlooked movie-based title. You get the... I wish they do more games like that where you get to play as the Predator. Oh, I'm dreading these rooms on Zangetsu only, but it'll be worth it. Hey DK, how's it going? I wish they do more game kinda like Maneater, or at least give it a sequel. I want a sequel to Untitled Goose Game. That was a great stream last night, by the way. I missed the morning one. I was still asleep. It's weird, even though I strongly dislike Kubrick's The Shining because of how it... Yeah, I seen that. That looks awesome. funny, even though I happen to strongly dislike Kubrick Shining because of how much it differs from the book, I actually really like Dr. Sleep. Dr. Sleep's actually one of the weird incidences where I hear people say the book is actually better than the movie. I mean, the movie is better than the book. My big problem with Kubrick's version of The Shining is how they treated the character of Jack. Where he doesn't go out the hero like he does in the book. Jack is just a great tragic character. You know, you know how in the movie she kept calling him Uncle Dan? Well, in the book, he really turns out to be Uncle Dan because Jack had an affair, and I think it was her mother was actually Danny's half-sister. The movie... Hey Angela, how you doing? I've never read the book, but I've read up on it, so I know what happens. And in the book, like, more people survive, so by killing off some of the characters, like, it did raise the stakes. It's doing good here, Angela. I forgot I don't even have to deal with these shenanigans. Yeah, I believe he's friendly too. You can see the full-on intelligence in his eyes was something I like. And I picked up Ragnarok yesterday. Rats. The Serpent strikes me as just a real tragic character. Well, if anything, the way it was described, it was like Thor just picked a fight with him for the sake of picking a fight. I actually did a video like back before Godzilla King of the Monsters came out in talking about how they could introduce other monsters into the Monsterverse. And there were a few that are basically giant serpents that I talked about that not only can these be introduced in the Monsterverse, but that the Legend of the World Serpent or Midgar Serpent could be what they inspired. Yeah, King Ghidorah is basically the Hydra. In the promotional campaign for that movie, like was information written like in universe about the monsters. In the description for King Ghidorah, it actually said from the Hydra to the Rainbow Serpent. Myth was the compass that led us to the resting place of this Titan. It does help when they make a better character does make it more bearable. Yeah, this is called Bloodstained Angela. It's a spiritual successor to Castlevania. Yeah, like, even the music is just Castlevania through and through. Yeah, and this one, like, it... Yeah, this one, like, it makes you, like, not miss Castlevania as much because it really does scratch that Castlevania itch. And this is one thing I love, how characters can cast buffs on one another. I think you can make that argument Elden Ring is the best of the Souls games. At the very least, it's definitely the one that... Okay, I can't take that shortcut now. But at the very least, Elden Ring is the one where the Souls formula is, like, polished to absolute perfection. I liked Season 1 of the anime. I enjoyed Season 2. I despise Season 3 because it's so needlessly nihilistic and mean-spirited. Now this is gonna be challenging. Ugh. I wouldn't say it... I don't know if easiest is the right word, because it's still hard as nails, but it's the most beginner-friendly of the Souls games. Oh, it gets worse in... The meanness gets worse in Season 3. Like, Season 3 just, like, left me feeling, like, emotionally blank. And as far as Season 4, it had some interesting elements. That's a portrait of the developer, by the way. But, like, Season 3, it seemed like there was gonna be this big confrontation between Hector and Isaac, and when they meet up, instead of a confrontation, it just boils down to, so we're cool now? Yeah, we're cool, and oh, by the way, even though I hated you betraying Dracula, I think he's better off dead now, so even though you have a plan to resurrect him, just let the man rest in peace. And in Season 3, like, oh, infinitely meaner. Okay. Spoiler for those that haven't seen it, but this is, well, not safe for content discussion, but Alucard has a little, shall we say, nighttime encounter with a brother and sister, and they try to trap him and kill him. And this distracting scene is being interplayed between another gratuitously distracting scene during a battle. There's a head of a village, Sypha and Trevor are trying to help, and there's a scene where he tells a kid where to go to an apple tree. At the end, we find out he's a serial killer, and the apple tree has a spike pit in it, and he basically lures people to their deaths, and then he collects their shoes. By the end of Season 3, I was like, you know what, Dracula was right and the world just deserves to be destroyed. And, like, I can understand Alucard killing the brother and sister out of self-defense, but then he literally puts their bodies on display outside of the castle, which is something Alucard would never do in a million years. And even though I thought Season 4 was an improvement, which is hard to improve on that, like, getting from... just going through Season 3 was not worth it. And plus, Season 3, it ruined Dracula in a lot of ways. Because it just made him out to be like a... He was basically a puppet of death. In Alucard's defense, he would have been murdered if he didn't do it. But it was just him putting their bodies on spikes that was just a very not Alucard course of action. Can't believe I accidentally dropped the triple shot knife. Ugh. Don't need that. And also, like in Season 4, you have this one character. She's trying to protect her royal family, and she's practically more devoted to them than she is the people. And it turns out they've been dead for months. Uh, yeah, the Lenore stuff was just awkward in itself, and it didn't even have a satisfying end. She just watches a sunset and dies. Brother Intro, this guy, he's actually, even though he looks it, he's not a vampire. He's something called a shard binder. Alchemists put these special crystals in his body, and it allows him to harness demon power in combat. Same thing with Miriam here. She's a shard binder. Now, the next playthrough, I'm gonna have to be mean. If you're looking there, I have a strategy for this where I don't try to rely on my sub-weapons much because they make the final leg of the battle so much easier. And here's why. If any of these touch the magic circles, it's game over. So I save my air daggers for that, so it's a guaranteed win. Now, like I did last time, I'm gonna show off the beginning of Zangetsu only before this stream is officially over. In some ways, this is an easier boss fight than the boss fight in the first playthrough. Now I can catch up with the chat a little bit. It was like Castlevania just went out of its way to be as so soul-crushing, depressing as possible. This is just such a great tune. Zangetsu's soul remain behind where... Sounds like the writers just wanted it to end like Silent Hill team wanted the games to end. Now, for the fun playthrough. I'll let this play so you can get the lore. Now, I hate what I have to do on this playthrough, but it makes it easier than if I just ignore the side characters. And a lot of the bosses are gonna be just so much more frustrating this time around because I'm gonna be solo. Yeah, it's a cool little universe Igarashi created that feels like it can run parallel to Castlevania. And he does have a whip for a sub-weapon, which I pretty much exclusively use for him. So this is the part that really tests your mettle. And I did pretty good, with the exception of like the last little bit. I did pretty good about being deathless. That's all gonna end here. 4, 4, 4, 4. I wonder if that like means anything. My guess is it's probably something like significant to Igarashi. In Angel numbers 444 symbolizes hard work and taking task in your goals. 4 in Japan is death, another number. Now this I hate to do, but it makes the solo playthrough easier. And now I gained a jumping slash from doing it. Oh, thank you, Angela. That's actually... well, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, that might be die, because that's... die, because that's exactly what you're gonna do on a Zangetsu-only playthrough. Although now I'm better equipped to get through it. The side characters you can recruit, kill, or ignore. Yeah, I hate to have to do it, but if I want to unlock Ultimate Mode, which is to play as just Zangetsu only, I kinda have to pull a Kratos. But it's worth it because, like, when you unlock Ultimate Mode, you get all the abilities you get from killing the side characters, plus a bonus ability from the start of the game, so you basically get to have a more powerful Zangetsu and recruit everyone. That's what you get for killing people, Zangetsu. Yeah, kinda. The alternative is I could just ignore them and I can still unlock ultimate mode, but even on easy mode, I'm not that good at this game. Well, casual mode, but same difference. It's kind of funny that doing it in this order because the last mode I played, Nightmare Mode, they were trying to save him. So here I am being a jerk, returning the favor by killing them. I think next I either get the run or the double jump. Yeah. Zangetsu, even if you don't recruit them, he's really not the nicest guy, because it's like, you're a shard binder, I should kill you. You're an alchemist, I should kill you, but since we're on the same side, but since we have a common goal, I'll let you live for now. I can't get that because I killed Miriam. There are 2 upgrades, a weapon, there's a health and mana upgrade I will be able to get, but I kinda have to use shenanigans to get them. Okay, probably not gonna get him on this attempt. Thanks, Chad. And now to be a mean jerk again. And kill another one of my very useful allies. Sorry, Alfred. I promise I'll spare you in ultimate mode. And I got the spinning double jump now, so again, more at least functional. Next I get the run. Looks like this Little Sisters in BioShock. I played BioShock, I didn't hate it, but I was also like, I don't get what the big deal about this game actually is. I guess this whole system does kind of function like the Little Sisters. Though I've heard that was the best one. I played the first one and about 40 minutes of BioShock 2. Now, BioShock, there was a game that could have really benefited from a New Game Plus. Another punishment for killing the side characters, you lose access to most of the shortcuts. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, I have to eat a death clipping through the floor to get the heart, but it's completely worth it. I know this is why I don't go the other way in games, but when you see Ultimate Mode, it'll be worth it. This is like that little bit of unpleasantness you have to go through to get something awesome. I rightfully do not like this Zangetsu only, especially for the final battle. This game seems... Yeah, it is kinda it really is short like a classic Castlevania, but considering you have regular playthrough, Nightmare, Zangetsu only, and Ultimate mode, it's pretty replayable. This guy in the Symphony of the Night style game, I said this in the other stream, but you aren't here, Angela, is super cheap because you don't want to go into the fight with a lot of money because he'll drain your money in the second phase, and the more money you have, the higher his health. Which boss was that one? I don't remember him. And from here is where the difficulty really ramps. I don't even remember which game the struggle with him for the... Okay, I'll have to kind of look. I'll have to look up and see if I can figure out which boss that was. And now I have a dash to go in my repertoire. So from here on out, the struggle is real. Especially the ship. So that's gonna be it for the night. Oracle of Seasons or Ages. Okay, that's a... Well, thanks for the direction. I'm gonna call it quits for the night. This seems like a pretty good stopping point. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Over and out. And the bottle was in the middle of the room. That's all I remember. Alright, thank you, Angela. Have a good weekend.